Opening round action of the College Basketball Invitational presented by Zebra Pen. In Boise, the home team wins it by a whisker, Craig Elo. We had a one-point game. Oh, you aren't kidding. One-point game at the half. Credit Austin Peay. Came out a very game opponent out of the Ohio Valley Conference for Boise State. Just one play better at the end.
It was, and it came down to that. And it came by a guy that normally doesn't get to be in that kind of a situation. I'm not talking about Anderson. I'm talking about Moritz, the guy that got a really good play, drop step basket, blocked out on one end. He was involved in a couple of plays that allowed Boise State to win. But it was Anderson that came up with a big shot at the end where Coach Rice just rolled the dice and said, take it, boy, just take it, and he did.
13 lead changes, 7 ties. This had all the elements you expect of tournament basketball in March.
This is what you look for. This is what you want your team to do. This is how you learn, and your team's going to learn a lot from what happened tonight. Coach Rice can carry this on saying, look, we fought back from a 4-point, 6-point deficit, persevered through some bad things, caused a lot of turnovers on the team, but, you know, there's some things that they're also going to have to work on. This team got out-rebounded very badly tonight, and if you do that in the future, when you get into the better games, it's going to cost you even more.
Let's take a look at some of the highlights, and boy, we had more than one from 40 minutes of action.
Well, the first half, it looked like we were getting off to a great start. Anderson, who we put in the show at the beginning, came up big with some great assists. Loraga coming up with some three-point baskets. Thought that Boise State was just going to run away with it with the way they were playing, but Caleb Brown came up huge for the Governors, but there was a lot of activity in that first half, and 42 points for the Broncos and 41 for the Governors.
And this game where Boise State at one point had a double-digit lead, Craig, and then the Governors come back and they ended up with a lead late in the second half of 7.
Yeah, I'm telling you, and it was a play of a freshman, Triggs. He had four free throws in a row and then a three-point play that put him up, but Boise State did not give up and came back with plays like that. And this play right here put the Governors up. They thought they had it.
6 seconds to go. Anderson takes it over.
And how good was that to hit the rim and come back? And I'm telling you, the biggest thing of all was Coach Rice letting his players decide the game at the end of the game.
Take a look what jumps out at you numbers-wise.
Oh, the points off of turnovers, the one that's highlighted right there is just unbelievable. 19 turnovers by AP, but they are still in this ball game because they were able to rebound and shoot 53%. Broncos turned those turnovers into points, which were good. But I tell you what, if you come up against a team where you're not rebounding well like the Broncos, then you're going to get caught in a bad situation.
CBI presented by Zebra Pen rolls on tomorrow. St. Bonaventure will be at University of Central Florida the Knights. And then in our nightcap, Weber State against the Oregon Ducks. We'll talk to you tomorrow from Eugene.